This is for 5th grade ELA text set 10, Facing the Unknown. The essential question is, how do human beings adapt to difficult circumstances? Years ago, young boys who got into trouble were sometimes put to work on sailing ships. We're going to read about a boy who went all the way around the world on one of those ships to places no European explorer had ever been before. Does that sound like punishment to you? This is a work of historical fiction called The Sailing the Unknown, written by Michael J. Rosen and illustrated by Maria Cristina Pertelli. Let's read it and see what life was like for this boy. Forward. Most of Earth was a frontier to European in the 18th century. As uncharted and mysterious as another planet, British Captain James Cook commanded 3 exploratory voyages of Earth's unknown oceans and far-flung islands. Indeed, his first vessel, Endeavour, discovered the unknown land of the South, now called Australia. A ship's crew typically included professional sailors and builders, as well as ne'er-do-wells and delinquents such as young Nick, forced into service. The Endeavour also carried a variety of scientists and artists to document the plants, animals, people, and places the Endeavour encountered. Of the 94 crew members who set sail, a third died on the voyage. This journal of Nicholas Young is inspired by those kept by Cook and his scientists, which noted very little about the youngest sailor beyond these facts: his name and likely age.
All right, Sam.
Okay. Likely age. One of his duties was caring for the ship's milk goat, Navy, which has already sailed widely on a previous voyage, and that he was first to sight both New Zealand and, after 2 years, 10 months, and 23 days at sea, the English coast. Nothing is known of Nick's life beyond this voyage. 19 August 1768, Plymouth. Once there's a fair wind, Endeavour will leave England for a continent none has mapped, none knows exists. She will not return soon if she returns. If someone finds this journal, my name was Nicholas Young, 11 years of age. We are 93 voices from England's every corner, plus one from the American colonies. Captain Cook and his officers, scientists and painters, and their servants and dogs. Theirs is the upper deck. We roguers forced to sail are below with the 16 Marines. I am the smallest, just taller than Navy, the goat. 25th August 1768, Day 1. We weighed anchor, gulls drowned out for farewells. First winds filled Endeavour's sails, ropes squeaked, timbers groan, Providence sends the breezes, but she sails by our sweat. Day 7, North Atlantic. 4 hours heaving, Endeavour shook like gambling dice, one boat and cages of hens all overboard. She is seaworthy, but we are seasick. Day 15, stifling heat, none can sleep but Navy, none can be happy but the rats and cockroaches. Day 21, rope burns, lice, salt crusting on my face. Frayed ropes are napkins, so greasy, they light like candles, the light by which I write here. How does life at sea sound to you so far? Day 29, Canary Islands. Months from shore, yet swallows still reach us. Through a porthole, a fish that flies. Day 61, the Equator. Nighttime now matches daytime to the minute. Seafarers' tradition. All who had not before crossed the equator were thrice dunked. Tied fast to the block, hoisted high, plunged and yanked up, choking for air, singing and drinking all night. Day 96, Rio de Janeiro. With each degree of latitude we drop, temperature drops, but the sea's violence rises. It is summer, yet snow blankets the southern world. Day 126. Sailors sing, shipmen bark, scientists lecture, only waves and Navy hear me. Neither answers yes nor no to keep me company. Day 139, Tierra del Fuego, land of fire. Strange people, they wear not even fig leaves for modesty or warmth, yet they survive this cold. Their fires are ever burning. Day 151. Howling squalls and snow. Endeavor is a bottle tossing on angry swells. We rope down everything. Thrice Captain cannot steer her through the straits. Day 152. Cape Horn. Every weight hauled below. At last she grounded the cape, the gate between oceans. Day 190. Seas and skies seem one. Upside down the view's the same. Mists left but reveal nothing. Hours repeat like the Marines' drill, marching back and forth, going nowhere. Depression envelops Endeavor. Only the cats and rats don't feel it. They play hide and seek. Navy gives but little milk. Nick has seen nothing but the surface of the sea for 41 days, over 5 weeks. Who do you think are the lost? Why might they have tempted to leap overboard? Day 231. Tahiti. Land. Providence must invent it, just to keep the lost from leaping overboard. Day 275. We offer the Tahitians beads, clothes, yarn, all not to us. They offer coconuts, fish, bread, fruit, all not to them. This would indeed be eaten but for the mosquitoes. Even as one artist paints, they eat his pigments off the paper. Natives paint too. Their canvas is the skin. They stab with bones to stain the flesh blue-black. Tattoo they call this. 7 mates now wear them forever. Day 298. Thieves. They stole clothing, rakes, firearms, holes, even our lightning rod. Endeavor is their treasure chest to plunder. Their island is ours. Day 323. Every landing, the scientists collect new specimens. The crew collects provisions. Today we also leave with Tupi, who knows these islands and languages. Taito, his servant, plays a flute with his nostrils. Day 375. So many sicken with island disease. Chores are doubled, tripled. All hope is funneled into the mate's eyes atop the masthead. Captain will name the coast for him who spies it. Day 407. Land. I saw it on my watch. An island, the unknown continent. Chalky cliffs, sandy bays, green-blue forests, violet mountains. Whose voyages here will know this point as young Nick's head. Day 409. New Zealand. We anchored. Mao's spears struck like lightning bolts. We want only fresh water, not fighting. Day 411. Morrow returned to Endeavor with fish to trade but seized Taito. The Marines fired. The warriors' canoes scattered. Taito saved. Captain named this place Cape Kidnappers. Endless land yet to explore. Day 525. Canoes, 100 warriors in each, stomp and chant. On land they dance with limbs like snakes, tongues like snakes. A boy my age, Tahurata, pressed his nose to mine, to Taito's. Muriel greeting. I shook his hand in English greeting. From 3 lands the same laughing. The rest was misunderstanding. Mario made stew to eat of potatoes and our candles and shoes. Even stranger, we learned that they are cannibals. They eat foes slain in battle. Nick writes from 3 lands the same laughing. What does that mean to you? What can people communicate through laughter? Day 574. Natives want us gone. They told Tapu we are demons. Our white faces prove us ghosts. We arrived on a giant bird with white wings. We row backward, boats and sea behind us without eyes, and what people have no women. Day 585. 6 months of food remains as we depart, and each man starves a bit more. Quarrels, not captain, rule Endeavor. Half side with the scientists for more exploration, half side only for home and roast beef. Day 602. Winds write a new mystery. They pinch the sea as if between fingers swirling water columns skyward. The spouts swell and vanish, the only seabirds. Endeavor is their mystery. Day 603. Tear Australia Canada, the unknown land of the south. Zachary sighted what none from England had seen. Endless hills, beaches, capes. Captain gave English names to each. Day 604. Landed at a beach clustered with huts. Warriors threatened with lances while their people hid. Even as the captain's nephew set foot, the first on Terra Australis. First boots, not feet. Their darts and stones rained upon us. Day 608. They will not trade, not for nails, ribbons, anything. No one knows how to ask, what do you want, people? But we know their answer, go away. Day 611. Botany Bay. Endless specimens from the scientists. Cockatoos, lorikeets, oysters, crabs, creatures who breathe both air and water, and an 80-pound leaping mouse that outraces even our greyhound. Alright, how do you think Nick knows the Australian warriors want them to go away? Does Nick's writing sound any different to you than it did at the beginning of the book? Day 655. Full sails, homeward bound, yet Providence decided otherwise. A reef shatters our hull. Breaking timbers echo in the waves that flood us. Pumps cannot keep up. Firewood, canoes, all is thrown overboard. Still the water on board anchors us. Day 656. Every man tugging, she struggled free. Still we sank, until one mate thought to drag a sail beneath her hull. The sea plugged the bandage inward, saving us. Day 658. Now we repair in this inhospitable land of biting ants, stinging caterpillars, fierce mosquitoes. Day 721. Seaworthy again, empty barrels lashed everywhere for buoyancy. We attempt our escape, yet Endeavor hurls toward the reef's 8-foot teeth. Nearly too late, Providence sends winds that save us from the watery inferno. Endeavor will not be pieces of the reef's collection. Day 730. We hoisted the English colors, leaving this continent, claimed now for King George III. Day 761. Homesickness reshapes clouds into signs of land. Day 831. Badiva Java. Months repair again. Worms have rotted the keel. Fever spreads its wildfire among us. Malaria claims first. Taidu, my friend. So think about what Nick means when he says homesickness reshapes clouds into signs of land. Day 834. Now Tupia lost. His languages, his travels lost too. Day 852. Our third Christmas at sea, but we have no glad tidings. Day 868. Prince's Island. A new disease bordered along with the fruit and water. Today there are about 9 to sail Endeavor. We are a floating hospital. Day 928. Cape Town, South Africa. Another continent with still stranger species. Serpent-necked ostriches, stripped horses, cassowaries. Earth yet holds creatures that are nothing like anything else. Day 1046. A brief flying English colors brings last year's newspaper. Endeavor sunk. All perished. We must be a ghost ship. Day 1056. Land. I cried from the Macehead. Home. But England is now the unknown land to me. Nearly 14 I have seen more of earth than anyone, excepting my shipmates, excepting Navy, who has twice our travels. 40,000 miles later, Endeavor, too, returned a different ship. Her skin of hull, lungs of sail, spine of mast, muscles of rope, surgeons in every port replaced them. We brought home 1,400 strange creatures, gave unknown lands new English names, and opened a new world for colonies. So Nick says England is now the unknown land to him. What do you think he means by that?